I think I'm gonna eat my pain with some barbecue steak. Yeah, sad day for sure. Let me get back to you in a little while and explain. Okay, well, that is officially everything I own that was in my truck. Bunch of junk. Had to come inside to get warm. It's freezing out there. Sorry about the lighting. It's probably not the best with the window behind me. I don't know if this focuses. You can see my truck. Say goodbye. Yeah, so quick story time. I don't want to sell my truck, but I feel like I kind of don't have a choice at the moment. Plan was to put a brand new set of tires on it because it needs it. And I thought before I do that, you know, the tires that I planned on putting on, they're over $1,000. So I thought, well, I better just stop at the mechanic first because I have been noticing lately that my truck has been a little louder than usual. You know, you usually know the noises your vehicle makes. So I thought I'd stop and see what that was all about. And also it sporadically revs sometimes. It just goes up to 2,000 RPM and then comes down. That had to do with the coolant, so that was figured out. But turns out it needs exhaust parts, and like 6 or 7, maybe 8 of them. And in total, what I was quoted from my mechanic was almost $1,900 in parts alone. Now that's brand new from Nissan, but I know you can get them online cheaper and all of that, but it's really going to cost me in labor. And also, it's not only that, but it needs a new rear differential and all of that. So if you want to throw all that together, we're looking at over $3,000 for me to fix my truck at a garage because I'm not mechanically inclined and I can't do it myself, unfortunately. I'm sure I could find the parts cheaper if I really go digging and searching and all of that, but honestly, I put over $3,000 in that truck myself already since I've had it in 3.5, 4 years maybe. Then the repairs alone are going to cost me essentially what I paid for the truck. So it kind of didn't make much sense to me. As much as I'd like to keep it, things are just going to continue to go wrong. It is old. It doesn't have high mileage for the age. It's an '04. It's got 183,000 on it. Kilometers, that is. But yeah, it's just like I said, as time goes on, there's going to be something else and something else, and I'm just going to convince myself that it makes sense to sell it right now. As far as a replacement vehicle, I don't really know yet. I might buy a cheap car, honestly, just to get me through until I find what I actually want. I'd love another truck, and I don't know if it's like this everywhere in the country or in the world right now, but trucks are going for a lot of money right now. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. A truck better suits my lifestyle personally, you know, and when spring and summer comes, I like going down back roads. I love having 4-wheel drive, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, it's getting sold to someone who I know is going to put the work in and fix it up and be able to fix it up much cheaper than I can at the moment. So that's the main thing. I know it'll stay on the road. Anybody else get emotionally attached to their vehicles and get kind of sentimental when they have to get rid of them? Or is it just me? Because, yeah, this sucks. You know what's a weird thought? I'm selling my truck for more than my home cost. That's a weird thought. Should make me feel better about things, right? Well, as you can see from the window, the truck is gone. Cap is still here. I'll have to sell that separately.
been a couple weeks since that last clip. I believe I was talking about, you know, after selling my truck, I think I was talking about getting a cheap car. So, introducing said cheap car. It's a 2011 four-door hatchback. Well, I guess you'd consider it a five-door since it's got the hatchback, but it is a 5-speed, so that's good. I mean, I'll miss the four-wheel drive, but I guess 5-speed will give a little better handling in the snow. Let me show you why it was a cheap car. But I'm okay with it because I'm not, a bit of a dent there, so I guess that's why it was going for cheap, but it's not too bad, right? It's not horrible. I can definitely live with it. I'm not worried about a dent anyway. But yeah, so these are my new to me wheels for now. Obviously, I'll miss my truck, but you know, it is what it is. I'll miss going down back roads and four-wheel drive and all that kind of stuff, but you know, my truck owning days are not over. I will get another one at some point, but for now, I've got the car, and that's actually a good thing because the gas is going to be so much cheaper. So it's going to allow me to save a little bit of money, and I am so close, you guys, to paying off my debt completely and being 100% debt-free. So close I can almost taste it, which is great because that's why I'm doing this. But yeah, that was the whole goal with, you know, living this lifestyle, is to get there. And I'm so close to getting there. I figure by probably before summer I'll do an update, but I should be, if I don't have any big expenses come up before then, I should be 100% debt free by the summer. By the way, I came up with a name for the car. I name all my vehicles. The truck was Little Old Red. Enough said. It was a little truck, it was red, it was old. But this car, this is Blue Crasher. Crash for short. I just couldn't help myself with that dent, you guys. Yeah, anyway, that's the update for now. I just wanted to fill you guys in because you'll no longer be seeing my truck in videos, and you'll see the blue matrix and you'll think, where the hell did that come from? But now you know. So yeah, enough talking. Why don't we take Blue Crasher for a test drive and see how it handles. Down here to do some donuts on the beach, but the tide is too high. That, my friends, is disgusting. Please quit doing that. Yeah, so if you're gonna have little crotch goblins, don't be throwing your dirty diapers on the beach. Lesson learned. check the tide charts online before you drive all the way down to the beach, because no donuts today.